He also said he was hoping he would not be invited back to testify more on the Hill as he left. Newt Gingrich is here now, Fox News political contributor and author of Understanding Trump. Newt, good to see you tonight. Welcome back to the show. What do you make of John Podesta's comment there?
Well, I mean, what's he going to say? Look, I think the whole thing is bizarre. The President of the United States apparently in August was briefed by the CIA that the Russians had been seriously attempting to interfere in the American election. For whatever reason, the President made the decision not to tell the American people, not to tell the two presidential candidates, who would, by the way, I think both have roundly condemned it. I think you could have had Trump and Clinton on the same side, vigorously condemning Putin, saying it was totally unprecedented, no matter who it was going to help. And I think it would have been a much healthier, cleaner thing. I've said I think the president should come up, President Obama should come up and testify. When did he learn? Who did he learn from? Who did he get in as advisors? Why would they keep it secret from the American people for 5 months? And frankly, the things they did to retaliate were pathetically weak, which was, of course, the Obama model in foreign policy. But I think if this was a serious effort, if the CIA believed it was and the NSA believed it was a serious effort, I think they should have had a public American confrontation with Putin, and they would have had both presidential candidates behind him. Instead, we've had this whole fiasco of 6 months of worrying about Trump and collusion, and none of which gets proven. And then we finally discover, oh, you know, President Obama really knew about this almost a year ago.
You know,
that's just unconscionable.
You wrote a piece yesterday saying the numbers don't lie. Mueller is hunting, talking about the people that he's hired, the lawyers that he's hired,
Sure.
and you feel that their background points to a very political bent for them, and it all goes in the Clinton direction. So the first question I have for you about that is, given this new part of this whole spotlight, turning back on the Obama administration and asking how they dealt with this information, when at that point it was, you know, pretty much everybody thought Hillary Clinton was going to win, and they decided not to come out and talk about it, and that does deserve a question for the president. But is that going to change Mueller's investigation? This newer sort of angle to all of this?
Well, look, Mueller's investigation has nothing to do with Russia. Russia was the excuse to appoint Mueller. Mueller's going to go after obstruction of justice. He's going to go after perjury. He's going to go after financial problems. Mueller's out on a hunt to try to get to the president. It has nothing to do with the original Russian story, and you can tell that by the people that he hired. And let me be clear about numbers. I thought it was amazing that among those people who donated in the Justice Department, 97% donated to Clinton and 3% donated to Trump. However, in
why is that
Mueller's
surprising,
law firm,
given the fact that it was the Obama Justice Department?
Wait. Well, just because it proves how liberal the base is. But in the law firm Mueller came from, it was 99.81% for Hillary and 0.19% for Trump. Now, in that cultural environment, why would any Republican be relaxed or comforted? Why would any independent be relaxed or comforted? Yeah. That sounds like such a steep bias that it's inevitably going to be a problem.
So he's not really made any effort. I'm sorry to interrupt,
but
he hasn't really made any effort, you're saying, to have any appearance that this is a sort of even-handed investigation group that he's hired.
You know, it would have been simple. Hire one pro-Trump lawyer for every pro-Clinton lawyer. People would not have had much complaint. That's not what's happened. He actually hired a lawyer who was a lawyer for the Clinton Foundation.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, he has such
how can you expect any Republican to relax in that circumstance?